Hello, viewers. Welcome to another edition of Time to Change Me in 10 Minutes. My name is Margaret Edwin, and today I'm going to talk about dangerous thoughts that deceive people. There are two kinds of people who have a strong desire for money. One is people who are despised and mistreated by others because they don't have money. And the second group is people who suffered hardships over problems that could have easily been solved with money. These kinds of people fall into thoughts of making money. Yet, when they don't have a legitimate way of getting it, their hearts develop the desire to commit fraud, theft, or whatever way it takes to get their hands on money. If people would think they could be caught if they commit crime, then they will not follow through with their plans. But many a times, people often think they can commit a perfect crime without being caught. Believing in such thoughts land people into many problems and into prisons. In American flight schools, students go through a mindset training at the end of the program. The most important aspect of that training is flight illusion. No matter how smart a pilot may be, he can lose his life in a second with flight illusion. What a pilot sees is different from what the instrument says. So there is a special rule that the pilot must trust the instrument because it has almost zero chance of being wrong. There was an American military airplane carrying 6 soldiers from Sicily to a base in Africa. And everyone fell asleep, including the pilot also. After 45 minutes, he woke up, checked his watch, and thought they must be at their destination by now. When he checked the instruments, it read they had already passed the base. But he doubted the instrument and thought the instrument must be broken. He then flew 10 minutes more and later entered into the desert. There were no lights anywhere, so the soldiers had to parachute into the desert as their fuel all got used up. Wandering in the desert, they all died out of thirst. Later, when rescuers found them, they checked all the instruments and they realized they were not broken, but working perfectly. I want to ask you, why do you think all these soldiers have to die? Yeah, this is as a result of the pilot believing and trusting in his own judgment rather than believing the readings of the instrument. Even though our judgments might be right, but there are many a times evil spirits also leads people's thoughts into wrong lives and misery. When you trust someone, you do not doubt whatever they tell you. But when it's someone you do not trust, you check and examine everything they tell you before you decide. Many a times, we are deceived by our thoughts and judgments about people and about issues. And we have made many wrong decisions, yet we still trust our judgment without examining them critically. For us to be free from problems, we must not just follow our instincts and our sights, but we need to verify them before we accept them into our hearts. I believe for this week, you will live the rest of your life cross-examining all the thoughts that comes into your heart before accepting or believing in them. Then you can live a very happy and a bright life. See you next time again on Time to Change Me in 10 minutes. Bye.